Yes, it's just CR here, back with another Tech Thursday. I have caved. I have actually caved. I'm a big believer in don't knock it until you've tried it. So I bought one. I've got one. They were hard to track down. Oh my god, where did I go? I went to Harrods, Hamleys, John Lewis, Selfridges, HMV Oxford Street. I think that's about it, yeah. Nowhere had any units except for Selfridges, which had 2 units available. But they were the grey ones, and you had to buy them as part of a £360 package bundle. What? It came with a crappy off-brand carry case thing and 1-2 switch. I'm not interested in 1-2 switch. It looked just as Wii Sports was crap. I don't like those fatty, gimmicky titles that come out at launch. Anyway, I wanted this to try it out for myself, and now I have it. So I'm just literally unboxing it now. First impressions are... I literally haven't taken this out of the package yet. This is tiny. It is so small in real life. So I've obviously seen the video impressions on goodasgeek.com, and how do you get the flick stand out? Ah, there we go. Oh, oh, good. Okay. Oh, all right. That's a little bit difficult to open, but also the kickstand there. That feels like that could break easily. Right. This feels like a decent, solid build quality rather, but the first thing I opened was this. This piece of cheap plastic here is the docking unit. Feels crap. Looks crap. Is crap. So you open it at the back and you've got literally it's just extenders for HDMI, USB and the power. And the extenders wire through to where you place your console. So the console itself plugs into the dock, which is literally just an extender where all your cables are plugged into. But this flappy bit here and the whole back, it just feels cheap. It feels like the little docking station that the Wii U goes on. Oops. Something just came off. Bloody hell. Calm down, Calvin. Yeah, it feels like this. Cheap. These are quite cool. These feel alright. Nice build quality to these. I haven't put the ends on them yet. I'll try that in a minute. And then also, of course, this. So I'm going to put it all together, have a play, and see what I actually think. Why did I get this? Don't know. Just like getting new things, really. It's terrible, isn't it? But I was going to say I got this for Zelda. I didn't. I could have got Zelda for the Wii U. And in fact, it looks like it even plays better on the Wii U than it does for the Switch, which is unfortunate. But the main reason, in all honesty, that I got this is that I can play it remotely. It is just like a new 3DS. I can take this on my journey to work, which is like a half-hour journey, 45-minute journey, and it gives me time to just chill out and play essentially a AAA title, or the closest approximation that Nintendo have to a AAA title on the go, which is quite cool to me. I did honestly expect this to be larger. When I put it side by side next, it is just literally the same size as the Wii U gamepad screen. It's no larger than that. So that's just a broken down Wii U, essentially. Sorry, mate. So if you boot up the Switch, the first thing you get to do is choose an icon. You can create your own, but I'm going to go with the Zelda one for the sake of time. And then you get asked to enter a nickname. Obviously, I'm going to use CR on this, if it will let me use a 2-character nickname, which it appears to be doing. Nice. That's it. Don't need to add any other users. This is just for me. Thank you very much. And no thank you to parental controls. That is it. That's the quickest setup I have ever seen on any console ever. Well, any new-gen console. Very, very good. Now on the home screen, and this is literally it. Bare bones. We have 3 options and then settings. If we go through the settings, it's all the things you would expect to see. Wi-Fi, internet, data management. Just to note, there's only 30 gig or just under 30 gig of space on this thing. And a AAA title takes up about a third of that. So you can only install 2 or 3 big games on here before you have to expand the memory. Interesting. I'm going to switch to black and white feed, see what this looks like. I think it looks a bit better on my big screen. And let's improve the resolution. Oh, we can't. It's a 1080p cap when you're connected to the TV and 720 when you're not. What is this? What generation are we in? Oh my gosh. Issues. Now there's not a lot else to look through in the settings, so I want to try and get a game from the eShop. Let's have a little look. Oh yes, day 1 update, but it's not a massive update. It shouldn't take too long. I'm going to fast forward this for the sake of time. So in real life, this took about 10 minutes. My internet is very slow, so for most people, I imagine it would take under 5, which is really impressive, to be honest, for a day one update on a console these days. But then I don't know what it did update because, as you'll see in a moment, not a lot changes. This home screen is the most basic home screen I've ever seen. I mean, come on, even the Wii U had more options on launch. So this is it. This is the new home. There, done. Lots of blank titles where my games will be. There's the news section, which whoever browses the news, even on Xbox or PS4, no one browses the news sections. What are they for? There, lots of stuff about how to use the console. Oh, yes, the leg. Be careful of the leg when you're docking. You don't want it to snap off. Yeah, very, very big fonts. Nothing exciting there. Alright, so that's the news. Let's try the eShop now. I have skipped a little step there. It does ask you to log in. You don't want to see my login details, but yes, it will ask you to log in every single time you launch the eShop. And now this is the shop. So even the shop is low quality resolution. I don't know why. Like, look at these images. And then it zooms in and they're so blurry. They're like low-res GIFs. Ugh. Sort it out. So of all the day one titles, not many of them interest me. In fact, none of them interest me other than Zelda. This is the big hyped one here, 1-2 Switch. I can't understand these gimmicky launch titles. When are you ever going to play this? Other than maybe once, or when you've got a few friends around, once every now and then. It's not going to be your go-to game. This is the one. So Breath of the Wild is the title that, let's be honest, that is the system seller. Pretty much the only major game to come out with the console. Interesting that it's first party, going down the same routes as the Wii there. Sorry, the Wii U. Alright, so let's have a look if we can play a video on this thing and see if it will run smoothly. Because then potentially they could release apps in the future for things like Netflix, which did happen for the Wii U. So as you can see here, it looks pretty decent, and then starts stuttering. Not impressive. Don't know if that's the console or my internet connection. Either way, it should not be doing this. Not good. Not impressed by that. I can't bear to watch that any further. So as you can see, 13.6 gigabytes for that game. That is the first game I will be getting for this console, and it's going to take up over a third of my space. Fantastic. That's it, really. There's an album button. What's this do? That I quite like. Okay, so you can take screenshots on this console, which is important. Took Xbox One a while to get that functionality. PS4 led the way there. That is about it. Everything else is just settings. So this is the Wii U. It's got games and screenshots so far. And when I say games, it's quite limited there. But it has nothing. What is this? What is the point of this console? Please, someone tell me. I don't understand. What is this? There you go. That's the settings in the black theme. Nothing else to show you, really. So please subscribe. See you on the next one. LOL. Don't buy this, by the way. Wait it out. Okay, now I'm genuinely pissed off at this thing. I thought it would be okay, but it's even worse than that. Right, I was going to show you, before I disappear, how easy this is. So nice. You just press a little button at the back and they slide off. And then you pop them onto this. And they become, with a little click, they become a controller. Right, so that is great. That's really cool. Not the most ergonomic controller in the world, but it does the job. Now, why I'm upset, first of all, went to grab this to show you guys. This came off. I'm sure this goes on, this cheap piece of plastic goes back on quite simply. Yep. But the fact that it just came off so easily anyway. And as I took this off my shelf to get this out, it's scratched. I don't know if I can zoom in a minute, but it's legit scratched on the screen on both sides, where the inside of the dock has flipping scratched the device. Now I was careful as well. I just took it out and it's flipping scratched it. How is that a thing? How is it that the part that's supposed to protect the device or part of the console itself is scratching the flipping screen? I've had this console literally a couple of hours. I've done an unboxing video. I've recorded some on-screen footage, and then I've literally picked it back up again for like the second time. What an absolute joke. So this is going back. This is getting refunded. If they don't want to refund it, I will be even more pissed. It has a great big scratch on that side, and a little scratch on that side. From what? Take it out of its holder. This is a dock for the console. How is it possible that it scratches it. On the inside, it's not even soft. It's actual plastic sticking out. What is the... Oh my god. What a absolute... Do not buy a Nintendo Switch. They are crap. They are pointless. Stick with a Wii U and a 3DS. Or a 2DS. What is the point of this? What is the point of you? I can see the heatsink through the flipping hole. This is just so shoddy. It's literally that they've gone. We've got a load of screens left from the Wii U's. The Wii U's not doing too well. Let's make a new console. Should we make it 4K? Should we make it a new gen? Nah. Stick with what we've got. Get all the old crappy ports that we need to get rid of. Shove them in this. Let's say it's a brand new console. We will sell more to all the Nintendo fanboys. They'll buy whatever we shove out there. Let's say, what game are we working on right now? Zelda, Breath of the Wild, the Wii U game. Yes, let's say that's a launch title for the Switch. Even though it's going to work less well on that console. What the hell are you doing, Nintendo? You idiots. Absolute muppets of a company. Absolute console. That has been my first impressions of the Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe.